So I'm here with
Liam.
Yeah, and you're what do you do?
I am an aspiring full-stack developer at the School of Applied Technology in Stockholm.
And you're here to explain some tech for us.
Yes, I'm going to try and explain full stack.
Oh, another big word here.
Yeah, it's another buzzword.
Yeah. So what is full stack?
So full stack is the term used in software development these days to describe all the layers of technology involved in delivering a software product.
So when you say all the layers, what do you mean? That's
so
what you mean by that.
typically you have in a stack you have 3 layers. Typically you have the database, which is where all the information is stored.
And can you name drop some famous databases?
MongoDB, Microsoft SQL Server, SQLize. Those are the common ones thrown around in the full stack.
And the sort of buzzy ones at the moment, the ones that I talked about.
Yeah, MongoDB is one of the biggest at the moment.
That's
the cool one.
The cooler one at the moment.
Yeah. So you have the database, and then you have the back end, which is typically the server side, and then you. So
that's a good big server side. What is that actually?
Yeah, so that is the computer on the other end of the wire when you on your computer make a request to the internet or browse to google.com. The server is the computer that responds. Lastly, you have the front end, which is
Before we leave server side, what kind of technology are we talking about there? What are the
server side you might
buzzwords?
have Node.js, and Express.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 main ones in the full stack environment.
And then you're up going to what happens after that?
Yes, then you have the front end. This is the end that you communicate with when you're on your computer. Typically, the Google Chrome browser will be used to communicate with the back end, and Google Chrome in this case is the front end.
And this is funny, so when you're looking for full stack developers, it's basically saying that you want somebody who knows everything.
Yeah, basically, you want someone who can do the full stack, exactly. Someone who knows how to program a database, the back end server, and also the front end, the actual creating of the web page on your computer.
So how did you end up at Salt?
So I ended up at Salt. I was previously working in IT operations at NetEnt for 4 years, but I wanted to have something a little bit more challenging, a little bit more creative. So I heard through about Salt from another colleague at NetEnt who recommended it to me, and after a couple of weeks of thinking about it, I decided to apply.
And you're about sort of 8 weeks in?
Yeah, about 8 weeks in. We've got about 4 weeks left now, so not long left at all.
It's
been really intense. It's crazy intense. It's a lot of work, and some weekends I feel burnt out, but we're getting towards the end now. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, and what's your kind of dream job, or what do you have?
Dream job, working in a creative role, hopefully in a full stack or front end focused role, maybe for a company like maybe even NetEnt again, or Klarna or King or Spotify. Yeah. I think that's where I'd like to aim for.
So lots of companies out there, check out the link below if you get in touch with you, and also with Salt.